Hey everyone, it's Marc Guzman. I am getting ready to take off to the airport right now. I'm in my lovely Niner gear. I am going to South Beach, Miami. Going to go out there, have a blast. Going for a little bit of business and a little bit of pleasure. Taking my wife out there. It's our first time together in South Beach, so I think we're going to have a really good blast. So I'm making this video really quick before I take off because there's been a lot of talk going on in the housing news today, and I really want to bring you the top 3 articles being talked about today. So the very first article is about Obama's new proposal. Okay, everyone I'm sure knows about the debt forgiveness tax relief. Okay, now what this is if you do a loan modification or you do a short sale, what happens is that debt that the bank forgives, you technically have to count that as income and pay taxes on that. Well, in 2007, that was waived. Those taxes that you technically would owe were waived. So what's happening is later this year, that law that was passed in 2007 expires. Well, President Obama is looking to extend that to January 1st, 2015. So if any debt is forgiven before January 1st, 2015, then you don't have to pay taxes on that supposed gain. Okay, so that's very good news for a lot of people that are thinking about walking away or doing a short sale. Think about doing a short sale or a loan modification or something if you're in financial distress on your home, because they're more than likely they're going to extend that waiver to the year 2015. Now, what does that say about their belief in the housing market and the number of people that are really in tough financial positions to hold on to their house? I don't know. You make the call. Second top article, I really don't know if this is really important, but it's creating a lot of buzz in the industry. So look at your mortgage statement that you received every single month from Bank of America, Chase, Wells Fargo. Is it really confusing to read? Ask yourself. Take a look at it. It's really hard to understand what your payment is, how much is owed, and how much you've paid off, because apparently the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau thinks it is, and they're currently working on a standard layout for this monthly statement that all the banks would be required to use. In this video, I've included a link to the actual website so you can take a look at the proposed copy. They're taking recommendations from different people on different layout. The main goal is to make it a lot easier for people to understand, people to read. Me personally, I think they're wasting their time. They really just need to educate people on what's happening with the housing industry, what's happening with mortgages, and the type of mortgages people are actually getting from the banks, instead of trying to make these papers more legible and easier to read. Okay, and the third final article I want to talk about is regarding the Foreclosures Review. Now, hopefully you're a reader of my blog or now a viewer of my blog and you know what I'm about to talk about, the Foreclosure Reviews. If you don't, there's a link right below the video. You can click on the link and it will take you to that article I originally wrote about the Foreclosure Reviews. So anyone that went through a foreclosure proceeding in 2009 and 2010, they've been receiving letters from the government stating that, hey, we're going to investigate and see if there was any financial harm done to you, and if there was, they will correct it and go through the proceedings of whatever they plan to do. Now, to request a review, you have to complete this document and submit it in before April 1st of this year, of 2012. Well, there's been an overwhelming response. They want to give consumers more time to respond, to complete these forms, and really do a thorough investigation. So they've extended the date from April 1st to July 31st. So it's an extra 3 months to complete this form and get it submitted. So those are the top 3 articles of today. The talk, the buzz of what's happening in the housing industry. And they're calling me right now because I'm about to take off. I've got to take off right now to the airport and go have fun. So have a good weekend.